Well, the high-profile murder trial of Kristin Smart now coming to an end after weeks. Closing arguments from both the prosecutors and the defense wrapping up today. That courthouse packed as jurors now get ready to deliberate. KION's Carl Cook was there for us in the courtroom today.
During closing arguments, prosecutors revisited as much as they could in trying to convince the jury that Paul Flores was responsible for the death and disappearance of Kristin Smart in 1996. Prosecutors focused in on testimony from Cheryl Anderson, who was the last to see Kristin Smart stumbling to her dorm with Paul Flores, and how Paul promised to get her there safely, and the group of three broke off at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. Video replayed for the jury shows how a young Paul Flores claimed Smart was fine to walk on her own. He's heard saying he didn't recall much of the night, and he guesses he had a blackout at one point. And that black eye days after her disappearance, that story changed several times with detectives. In his words, he was just telling fibs, little white lies. But all that is part of the circumstantial evidence. To help solidify their argument, prosecutors revisited the testimony of experts who took the stand, describing their investigation finding at Paul's dad's house. Under the deck at 710 White Court in Arroyo Grande is believed to have been stains in the soil that experts say are consistent with human decomposition. Meanwhile, the defense is emphasizing to the jury to look only at the evidence at hand, telling the jury, quote, what lead prosecutor Chris Pervell said was basically a bunch of conspiracy theories that don't have facts.
Again, Carl Cook reporting for us today. The defense did not get a chance to finish their closing arguments. It was a long day for the jury and both the teams here. So closing arguments now will continue tomorrow, along with the rebuttal from prosecutors.